Hello everyone, it's your boy Neo and I'm back with another live segment. I'm so happy I don't have to do all that other stuff I was doing before, running back and forth to the different networks, although this is taking a second it's seeming to pop up. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let me double check and make sure this is up and running. This should be the last time I should ever have to do uh, anything like this. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. What I'm trying to do is get the chat window on there. All right. Looks like I might have semi-succeeded. Now I got to get it on the screen with you guys. But you can't always manifest your way into everything. That's what we're going to be talking about today, and it's a fact. I know it's kind of contradicts a lot of things that I say about all this other stuff, neo-positivity, and being able to get what you want out of life and do what you want, and da da da. But let's say, for example, you're in a bad relationship. Guy keeps cheating on you, whatever the situation is, beating on you, or how does it say cheating and beating, because they rhyme, and you're just trying to make it work. And you can do all the positivity, all the thoughts become things, everything you want to try to make that work. But, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's going to keep happening. You're going to keep getting hurt. It kind of, I don't know. Stuff like that, leave it alone. Sorry, I wanted to test this out real quick. Stuff like that, if I was you, I would just leave it alone. I mean, you're hurting yourself in the end. Hey, what's going on, boy? You're hurting yourself in the end, so leave it alone. Manifesting something that you're not meant to have. This is probably the first time I've ever said that. Because I always say you can manifest anything into your life, and people are like, oh, people can fly. We do fly in airships, airbuses, if you want to be technical. Before a human to fly, I think we might reach that level one day. We only use, 8 to 12% of our brain? What's the rest of it for? You ever thought about that? The rest of it, 8 to 12, 12 is like Einstein. So what the heck does 20 get you? You know what I mean? So, anyway, if you want to manifest a relationship with a person that it's just not in their stars, it's opposite of what they're manifesting, and it's just not meant to be. It just wasn't meant for me to be in Philadelphia at this moment. That's why I'm not there. So for you to proactively go after something mentally, that is to say, like, to manifest something, to use the clicker, to use all these different mental exercises, things I got, around here right now. For me to use all those to get something that wasn't meant for me is going to not work at the very least, but life just doesn't leave it there. You're going to be shown not to do that again. If everything in life is based off punishments and stuff like that. You stick your hand in the socket, you see what happens. You break the law, you see what happens. As a baby, you keep coloring on the walls, whatever you're doing that's bad, you see what happens. Life is based off of punishments. As a person, you go close enough to that lake during the wrong time of year, the alligator's going to get you. Put your hand in that fire you want. That's who we are. And so in the spirit of that, not only is you doing what you're not meant to be doing going to yield nil results, as in you not getting it, which is negative in itself because it hurts your confidence to know that you ain't getting it. But not only is it doing that, but life is going to also hurt you a little bit to show you that's not where you were supposed to be. Mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is, life is going to hurt you in a way, and also show you you're not supposed to be doing that. Now, the hardest part about that to swallow is the fact that nobody wants to start over. Nobody wants to try to get a new relationship and all this other stuff. Nobody really wants to go through all that. But I mean, I don't know really what to tell you after that. I mean, it seems comfortable for now, but in the end, it's gonna end up bad. So it's like, do you eat it? Do you stay with that person that you've been with all these years, got kids with? I suppose you do. That's what people do. But you better be ready to suck it up. It's gonna suck, and you better be ready to suck it up for a while. But don't ever think you're gonna move forward in that situation. The only way you will move forward in life is to kind of positively manifest your way forward in any given situation. And you're not going to be able to do this with this situation because that's not where you're meant to be. You keep fighting with that person for a reason. You keep hating on that job for a reason. You keep not liking that neighborhood, that house, whatever your living situation is, for a reason. And that's what you need to capitalize on. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush too much with this one. I just see it happening so much. If you keep trying something and you keep getting smacked down, do you push forward? That's drive. That's what I was talking about the other day. If you don't get it at first, if at first you don't succeed, try again. I got you. I got you on that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, with every ounce of your being, that just ain't right. It ain't supposed to be like that. But it is. And you sit here and just try to eat it anyway. I mean, you tell me if that sounds healthy, if that seems healthy, if that. Like I said, a lot easier said than done to just shake off whatever. Look, I'm gonna mix this up. I love this program, although it's a little behind the times in my mind, but I think it should be further. I do love this program. But yeah, that's basically it for me. I'm gonna throw this in there. I'm trying to test this other stream thing. You guys can hang up now if you want. Go back to work. But now while I got this on, it's so crazy because I don't know why these companies choose to do this. But in order for how is this working? In order for you to test things out, you gotta be there. I gotta be live to test these things out. Here we go. Now it says, see, I'm getting this. All right. Did that even come up? I got two tests from neopositivity. Okay, 2 tests from 2 separate YouTubes. All right. Sent results 5. It looks like 2 came through. So if I take this down, and I'll be able to drag this. Oh, nope, still can't do that. Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 1 again. You guys can stay with me while I do this. All right, 1 just came from wow. I just posted that on every social network. Oh, that's what it's doing. When they first advertised this feature, it made it seem like if someone, see how it says 1 neopositivity right here. No. See how it says that? Yeah, right there, the big 1 of neopositivity over there. I thought that when I replied to that, to someone saying something, it would go to just that page. But it would appear as if it is going to everyone. But yeah, that was it. That was pretty cool. Got to shake stuff up. I'm gonna move this screen around and keep playing with it. Any suggestions you guys got, email them to me. If you just want me to make a huge chat window right here and block my face off halfway, just tell me. If not, I really could just manipulate the program the way I see fit. So I'm gonna holla at y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. In this one, I think I gotta run my son to school and do some new mental exercises. My mental exercise for you is to get that name. Find that name. What would the nickname, like Sasha Fierce or Neo Positivity, what would your nickname be of the version of you that God's plan unfolded for? That's how I want to word this. That's why I like to do this live. The version of you that God's plan unfolded for. Because you and me, thinking about the future or past, we're manifesting like events into our lives to make those happen. When you let God's plan unfold for you by staying present, you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plan, because his plan is so much bigger than yours. You ever want to make God's plan unfold, stay present. Be still. Be silent. And that's what you gotta do here. No futuristic thoughts. No past thoughts, just the present. Just intuition. That's why I love doing the whole freestyle thing. So just like Sasha Fierce and Neo Positivity, I want you to imagine God's plan unfolded for you. Now, most adults I talk to don't know what they want to do with their lives. I tell them, what are you good at? What do you love to do? I don't know. Everyone says the same thing, and it's a crying shame. So find what that is for you. And imagine if you let God's plan unfold and he took you to that dream to the max. 30 times what you had ever even dreamed of. Give that version of you a name. And make sure it's slightly different from your real name. Because I want you, when you say that thing, I want you to feel that as a different being. You have to feel it as a different being because it's your next step. If you feel it as you now, and you're not content with where you are, which none of us are because we're humans. We like to excel, we like to move forward, we like to have and get and do better. Okay? So that can't be you. This is what I'm talking about. And that's why God is so present in all this, because this is unfathomable. Imagining being the same as someone while being separate from them at the same time, two hands on the same body, on the same being, it's unfathomable. But I want you to try it anyway. This name that you come up with has to be that version of you in the future that's clearly different from this version of you, because this version of you is different from the version of you that was in high school, immature, running around doing dumb shit. Okay? Just different versions. Alright? That one's name is Beast Node. Come up with that name and every now and then call yourself that name. But first come up with the name. This could take you all day. I was trying to come up with examples. I'll try to come up with some for you guys for the future, because I'm definitely going to be talking about this again. Damn, it was... I'm going to move this back over here, because this ain't getting no love. I'm going to put it right there. And this always gets love, from me, because it's real. It's real talk. People kill me with their testimonies. Now, I'm going to put mine up. You want to see what people got to say about me, you're going to see it. It's Tony time. On this show I watch, and I'm going to start using it for my son. Football season's about to start. We'll see how it works. This one guy on the show, The Challenge, he always said it's Tony time. And I'm not sure if I spoke with him. I spoke with a couple of them. But he started saying it's Tony time. And he started manifesting that it was Tony time. Now he's top notch. He is in the title to either win this camp or be second or third out of the 30 that they start off with, and the prize for $1,000,000 twice a year or once a year. So yeah, so he started to use this, and it would put him in that mode. Tony Time took him out of the normal him, and he referred to himself as Tony. But the fact that this wasn't Tony as a being, it was a time frame. And he stepped in it and stepped out of it, like being enlightened. He stepped in it and just shined. And he would step out of it and be his normal self. The normal self that we all have, that beats ourselves up in the mirror. We are our own worst critics. You guys hear me say that all the time. But he chose Tony Time. So use a time frame. Use a nickname. Use whatever you have to do, but analyze it fully. You see how I switched it up from nickname to time frame? Because if you use this, if Tony was the Tony Time, instead of said Tony Time, he was like, I'm going to be Tony now. Nah! His mind is going to show him what it thinks Tony is. You live in that piece of shit house, you drive that piece of shit car, your family life's fucked up. I mean, that was the situation. I'm going to keep it real, It was on TV. It's not like it's private. So, for him to just say that, for him to say it's Tony Time, it's my time to shine. It's believable that God will just give you some spurts of greatness because we've all experienced them. And for some reason, every time I say it's Tony Time, I trigger that growth, that explosion, that little sparkle in your chest that turns into a firework and it just affects everything around you. My dog just walked by, I didn't even know he was in here. But yeah, so use something like that. Nicknames, time frames, whatever you gotta do, but find out what it is. Get with me. I want y'all comments. I'm gonna try to come back on tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it a little bit, and I might go live tonight too. And we're gonna come back on. We're gonna talk about it and go through all that and use it. I'm gonna explore this neo-positivity thing. I haven't done it that much. I want to say I really did it like a solid ass 5 times yesterday and once today when I first woke up. Because I'm more on a this is who I am. I've excelled to that phase. Not just that's great. That's who it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait until that life. This is who I am because everything that I'm saying now is already basically I put it out there on neopositivity.com. Except for the stuff like freestyling, coming up with stuff. When you hear me say, "Oh, I just came up with that," everything else, thoughts become things. What seeds have you been watering? You're vibrating at the same frequency. I've made videos for that over the years. So everything that neopositivity, the neopositivity in the future, that is the billionaire prophet or whatever you want to call, everything that he's put out there, I've already put out there. So at this point, I'm waiting for the world to catch up. I'm already that person. I didn't change anything. I'm not nicer as neopositivity. I'm not more giving. I'm not more forgiving. I have more information, but I give that to you as I go. Information as I go, I give it to you, so I kind of don't count that. And so I can honestly say that's me. The material is out there. The Auspicious Things has been said by someone else. I done broke it down masterfully my way. And now I'm just going to go off of it. So the legacy's out there already. And so I kind of don't have to worry about that. So when I say that I am neo-positivity now, I'm good. In order for you to be able to feel that too, you would have to put yours out there. And that makes me think of people who have inventions. If you go on neo-positivity right now, there's going to be an inventions page with a list of my inventions. And you know what? I might even try to bring that up for you because I just thought to myself, I have the power to do that, and I actually do. So let me go on and see how fast I can do it. All right, inventions. I got the page up. Now in here, I'm gonna hit plus, window capture. Forget about a name. It's gonna say Google in the Windows section. I'm gonna look up Google Chrome. Nope. Wrong one. It's only showing me one Google Chrome. Mm. Alright, we'll cancel that. Anyway, thank you guys for sitting with me while I tried that. It's not showing me. Alright, yeah, I tried, but go to neopositivity.com, you'll see the inventions, and the only way you'll be able to really feel that and really experience yourself as that being is to have put that out there already. And I think of it like this, I put all my inventions out there, and a lot of them have been taken and used over the years. I don't know if they were taken from me or not, but I think of it like this. If a company's going to make a couple $1 million off a couple of my ideas, eventually they're going to be like, yo, let's just bring them on. You know what I mean? What's he really got locked away? Which I do got one locked away. But yeah, check Zombieland is the shit. Check that one out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post on here. You're gonna get it. Oh, you know what? I should have put it. Sorry, I should have put it here. Come on, go. There we go. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I can switch up. I can do different things. What was I going to do? Oh, Zombie Town, USA. You guys are going to love this. Little creation. Little something I made up. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to come back in and check with you guys tomorrow. Grab that name for me. Alright, grab that name for me. As far as this is concerned, this has just been another one. I love y'all. I'm going to continue to give you the best.